We've got the experience, results, and determination to fight for you when it matters most. Don't wait. Call the offices of Larry H. Parker today. We'll fight for you.
This is Kcal News, Los Angeles.
Right now at 10, a manhunt is underway tonight for a gunman who shot and killed a young woman inside a Metro bus.
Plus, dealing with a major traffic mess. Parts of the 405 closed this weekend. The areas to avoid in a live report.
And SoCal still dealing with the heat. We have your extended next weather forecast.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Tom Waite.
And I'm Hunter Soward. Thanks so much for joining us here on Kcal News Channel 9 and CBS Los Angeles Channel 2.
And we begin with breaking news. A standoff in Jefferson Park. It just came to an end after a suspected gunman in a deadly shooting was taken into custody. Police say they were trying to recover the victim at 23rd and Arlington when they were shot at by the person inside the house.
After several hours and several tactics to get the suspect out, police say they found the person unconscious but breathing and took them to the hospital. Also tonight, police are looking for the man who shot and killed a young woman on a bus in Westchester.
Yes, Kcal News reporter Zach Boetto explains investigators think the woman was just trying to break up a fight.
LAPD Metro officers spending some of their day here at this stop on Manchester and Belford, going in and out of Metro buses, making sure things are safe after an 18-year-old woman was shot and killed in one of these Metro buses overnight. Police say the 18-year-old victim was trying to break up some sort of argument between her boyfriend and the suspect on the Metro bus line 115 around 10:45 Friday night when she pulled out her pepper spray. That's when officials say the suspect pulled out a gun and shot the victim in the chest. According to Metro spokesperson Jose Ubaldo, the bus driver heard the gunshots from the back of the bus and immediately stopped. Bus riders, including the suspect, then flooding out of the Metro bus at the stop on Manchester and Belford. Paramedics arriving on scene, doing everything they can to save the woman who eventually died from her injuries at a local hospital. The suspect getting away. LAPD now searching for the suspect, who they say is a 20-year-old man. We've reached out to Metro and LAPD for video of this incident from inside the bus. They're not yet releasing that video or the name of the 18-year-old woman who died in the shooting. In Westchester, Zach Boetto, Kcal News.
A dramatic end to a stolen vehicle pursuit in the Harvard Heights neighborhood. SkyCal over the scene this afternoon as the driver sped through an intersection, collided with another vehicle, and then burst into flames. The driver tried to run away, but officers eventually caught up with him and arrested him. Back at the crash site, witnesses pulled the other driver from the wreckage and away from the burning car. Paramedics arrived and took them to the hospital.
Well, the search, it continues for 7-month-old Emmanuel Haro, presumed dead in what police believe is now a kidnapping hoax. The boy's parents, Jake and Rebecca Haro, were arrested yesterday on suspicion of murder at their home in Cabazon. The couple initially claimed the boy was kidnapped after an attack in a store parking lot. Investigators, though, later said there were inconsistencies in their story. Deputies have followed up on several tips and reported sightings of Emmanuel, but none of those leads have led to his discovery.
And today we spoke with LA County District Attorney Nathan Hochman after both the Menendez brothers were denied parole this week.
Well, I certainly respect the Menendez family's passion, their commitment to the Menendez brothers, and the fact that they want them out. And when the parole board looked at the facts and the law of this particular case, they determined, I believe quite correctly, that the Menendez brothers were not ready for parole at this time.
Shortly after taking office, Hochman made clear his opposition to the Menendez brothers' push for freedom. Their parole hearings were the closest they've come to freedom since being sentenced to life in prison for killing their parents in Beverly Hills. The brothers will have to wait for at least 3 years for another chance at getting out of prison. But the parole commissioner floated the possibility that Lyle Menendez could get a hearing in 18 months.
All right, right now, a major construction project on the 405 backing up traffic through the Sepulveda Pass.
No one wants to hear construction and 405 at the same time, right? The freeway is down to 3 lanes in each direction. And Kcal News reporter Lauren Posen is live in Brentwood. And Lauren, I can only imagine, last time we saw you, there were people honking. I mean, it's Saturday night. What a nightmare.
Yeah. It's a total nightmare, you guys. I mean, and I want to say it's getting a little bit better as the night goes on here, but I know as soon as I say it, it's going to get worse again. So let me show you what's going on behind me here. We're at Church Lane and Sunset Boulevard, and it looks like now the traffic officers have left, but earlier they were here helping direct traffic. To give you some more perspective, we're right on the on-ramp for the 405 South, and we're just a stone's throw away, really, from the Sepulveda Boulevard, and this is just really a start of what's to come. Traffic is always bad in Los Angeles any day of the week, but drivers say this feels next level.
It was horrible. Yeah, like horrifying, literally. I was trying to use like different GPS systems and it was just taking me from one freeway to another.
Kcal flew over Sepulveda Boulevard where cars were backed up for miles.
I had to get off several exits before my original exit, my plans, and I was turned around left and right. Even with the traffic coordinators, it was still a big hassle.
The 405 freeway through the Sepulveda Pass is the first section crews are tackling as part of a $143 million Caltrans project that will last through early next year. Caltrans crews are starting work on repaving the freeway from the west side into the San Fernando Valley, and that requires lanes to be reduced, and some on and off ramps are also being impacted.
And I ended up being 45 minutes late to my appointments, which never happens, and that's only because of the traffic today.
The goal is to improve safety and give drivers a smoother ride, but for now, the drive is anything but smooth.
It's been worse than normal. I think it's already pretty bad to begin with, but today is really challenging my patience.
Traffic officers are helping guide drivers through the detours, and Caltrans says this section should be wrapped up by Monday. Until then, drivers are just trying to get through it.
We've also been practicing, deep breathing and patience in traffic, but it's not easy.
So the work is going to be going on around the clock the rest of tonight, all of tomorrow, and then Caltrans says they will be wrapped up at this section, this portion, by 5 o'clock Monday morning. And I was trying to find a schedule of what's on tap for next weekend, but Caltrans so far has not released it. They did say that no work will be done on holidays or if there's any major events in town. Reporting live in Brentwood, Lauren Posen, Kcal News.
All right, Lauren, everyone's been warned. Thanks so much for that. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Lauren.
It was another hot day out. Some of those pop-up thunderstorms were even seen in parts of the area.
Meteorologist Marina Juricos joins us now to tell us when this humidity hair weather will stop.
No.
Right.
That's what it feels.
All right, Maria, thanks so much. Tonight we're learning more about the man accused of attacking a woman at a Canoga Park shopping center earlier this week, a story you covered.
Yeah, I've been tracking this one very closely. He's a military veteran, we've learned, and his family tells me that he has been struggling for years with mental health issues.
We're learning new details about 29-year-old Shane Safern, an Army veteran accused of attacking